Hi there. Sorry I'm late. I apologize. My bad. I'm I think a minute or so late. And I apologize for that. I am having a little bit of technological issues, and Missy has decided to join. But if you're on the vertical, you can't see that. Hi, Sniper Boofy. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. So you're on horizontal because I can see you. Give me a second. I'll look at the vertical. My vertical showing yet? Let me try again. Sorry while I'm looking down. I decided I wasn't going to do my hands because I'm so far on this, and this way I can be looking at this. I'm playing, oh, Minecraft, nice. All right. Hold on while I try to get there. That is really funny. Yes. Chuck just asked if I was live, and yes, I am. I don't know which one's which though. Let me do this. Let me click it in here. It says I have no views, but I know. Hi, Magic Frog and Jason. You're on the horizontal, right? I'm trying to get my vertical open. This is what I had trouble with the first time. There it is. Okay. Okay. Now I can get my vertical open. Hi, Yadira. You're on the vertical. Hello, the Bud Files. Do you like the whole name or just Bud Files? Bud Files and Yadira are in the horizontal, vertical. And my cat was just here, and I decided to go face first. Face first. That is how I trip and fall, face first, right? No, just kidding. Anyway, I got to keep an eye on this vertical chat, so I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on the vertical. Hi, Margaret, I see you. Hi, Dorothy. So I see you all over there. I am now halfway through, and I say halfway, but I'm through one of the two cakes, and it was 24-ish inches, and I had a little bit of the orange left over. So I did the thing I never do, y'all. I cut my yarn. I cut the center of this cake out because it had this pink, and I needed to start with the orange and connect with the orange. So we might end up with these, but so this one will be, I'll be pulling from the center. Oh, let me check my vertical. Oh, hi, Becky. Yes, this, so in the description, if you're on the vertical, Becky Donette, she had her first live today. I did put a post about it, so if you want to go check her out. Yeah, let me do it this way. Hi, Sophia. I assume that's your first name and how to pronounce it. But if it's not, please tell me how. That's somebody in the vertical. A Magic Frog. The yarn is doing the work, but this pattern of Camille's that's linked in the description box is so nice. And then this yarn, I'll tell you what the yarn is. This was gifted to me by the lovely Deb Morgana. And I told her when she gifted it to me that it would be, hi, the Bud Files came over to the horizontal. How nice. So I'm good with either. If you're on the vertical, I'm trying to keep up with y'all and say hi. Yes. So my description box has everything you need. I don't know why the icon was my map blanket. Yes, I designed that, but that's not the thumbnail I put with this, so I'll have to go in and edit afterwards. That's all right. So this fuzzy halo yarn is literally called, this way, vertical, Caron Colorama Halo. How are you doing? So I'm like I said, I'm bouncing back and forth to both chats to keep up, because even though Streamlabs does the dual, so I have vertical and I have horizontal, it only on the computer screen shows me my horizontal chat. So that's why I'm trying to keep up with both. Let's see what message. Oh, Yadira. They had Yadira. Are you kidding me? I need to make Yadira a regular so that doesn't happen to her again. That's silly. All she said was hi. That's ridiculous. YouTube and Nightbot. Sometimes. All right. So my whole goal was to make a donation blanket. Now over in another project bag, I haven't started that blanket yet. This is for Camp Boggy Creek. And it has very specific guidelines as far as its size. I wasn't sure I was going to, with 2 cakes, that I was going to make it. Because I have this Colorama Halo. This particular color is called, I already forgot, Fruit Stripes. No, that's not it. Snapdragon. That's what it's called. That's what it looks like there. But then when you work it up, that's what it looks like. It's somewhere between 36 and 37 inches wide so far. And like I said, it's about 24 inches this way, give or take. Well, the dimensions you need for Camp Boggy Creek is between 35 and 40 width and 40 and 50 height. So I should fall right in there with the two. Now I might have to find a place to add this pink back in that I took out of the center, but anyway, so hopefully, yeah. Yeah, you dear, I don't, YouTuber Nightbot is crazy there. She says, oh, hi Red, how are you? Red is the grave historian. Oh, you were at a different link. I'm so sorry. I was a little bit late. I was a couple minutes late, so I apologize for that. But I am trying to keep up with, yeah, Gravy. That's a funny name to call him. It's Maribel, right? Do you prefer Magic Frog or Maribel? Because I'll call you whichever you prefer. All right, so this one's for Camp Boggy Creek, which is for a summer camp for kids with health challenges where they do need medical attention or medical personnel available to them right there at the camp, and that they're also more protected from getting other kinds of Mirabelle. Okay. But Gravy is funny. I might start calling you that, Red. That's a good one. So the other gifted yarn that Deb Morgana sent me, I plan on actually kind of doing no, not kind of. I'm actually going to do, I'm hoping a full size, but I'm fairly confident I have twin size. Okay, so you're good with either, Magic Frog. See, that's going to be more natural for me. I usually call people by their names, but Magic Frog's going to be more natural for me because it's funny. It's cute. It's fun, I guess. It's beautiful, but Magic Frog is fun. Anyway, the other one is going to go to Safe Haven, which is a domestic violence or DV shelter down in Texas. I believe that's where it's at. Anyway, I'm sending it to Camille to then send on. I don't know what blanket pattern I'm using yet. I haven't decided. I don't know what date she needs those by. I need to find out. You do. You like you like the Magic Frog. All right. But not so much the algebra, right? For those of you who don't know me or my background, I was a high school math teacher. And I hate counting. And crochet has made me hate counting even more than I did when I was a teacher. Because math and counting are not the same thing. They aren't. Now, stitch multiples, well, that's crochet math. That's legit. I'm going to show you how I tie my, is that the end? Okay, that's the end of this one. I'm not to the end yet, but I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to make sure it's centered there for the verticals, how I'm going to attach this cake. See, I needed to color control and get them the same color. Okay, I'm going to do my best to show this. And my moon nails are, I'll show the ones that are still in a good shape. My thumb's okay on my left hand. Now my right hand is a mess too. Can hardly see the moons. Yeah, my right hand is a mess. My left hand is a little bit better. Anyway, I'm a froggy. Hey Chuck, how are you doing? I pride myself in knowing people's names. Yes. Oh, don't say M word. M word as in magic? Or I don't know. This is my cat. This is my cat. And I'm just going to tell you the reason she's over here. This is my cat, Missy. The reason she came over here is because I made myself some coffee, which I never do, but I was super sleepy. And it has creamer in it, and she thinks she's going to get some. Oh, the M word is math. Oh, duh, right. Thank you, Red. Or gravy. For catching. Oh my gosh. See, Chuck, I needed that. Yes. If I would have been able to take a nap, I probably would have. But Missy's getting, you know, the benefit of some attention here, and she's not complaining. And you can see she needs the scratches because the fur's coming off because, you know, she's still shedding a little bit. It's very chilly today. That's why I have this yeah, thank you, Fluffy. How are you? Oh, and then I need to pop over here. Hi, Epic Doggy. And I miss, yeah, my nails. My nails. Hi, Jessica. Who's your mother if your mom loves my channel? Who's your mom, Jessica? Let's see if I missed anything else over on the vertical. Sorry. I said hi to Gypsy, right? Crafty Gypsy. And I'm just trying to catch everybody. I have a U30 pound Ginger. Okay. She's the biological mom of my other kitty. She had 5 kittens. He's orange and white, and he's just short of 16 pounds. He just visited the vet. Yes, she has very unusual markings, especially on her face. I love her half black and half white little mustache she's got going on. And I like to joke. Let me see if I can get her face over here. I like to joke that she kind of looks like Catwoman with a black mask that got ripped down the middle to reveal her true identity. Anyway, this is my perception of my cat. Whatever. You can think I'm a weirdo. It's fine. Because I am a little bit. Why be normal? All right. The M word is math. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, for me, the C word is counting, so we'll just leave it at that. Counting! I hate counting. And now you're probably all laughing at me a little bit. Sorry. But yes, she is. Yes, sorry about that, Epic Doggy, that I missed you there for a little bit. But yeah, she's very sweet. She's... Oops, I yeeted myself out. Oh, and I just realized I don't have all chat on my vertical, so I need to fix that. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Oh, Becky, my nails, that one fell off of, but my nails are... That's what she said. Do I have that? And that's my phone. Sorry about that. Hopefully nobody's offended and everybody just so mine, okay, let me address Becky first. They're Color Street nails. Color Street. And so they are nail polished, but they're basically stickers, but they're not stickers because they're straight up high Blair, but they're straight up nail polish. And then they just stick on. These are probably 4 or 5 years old, and that's why I've had problems with a couple of them falling off. But that's that. And then somebody said something that I wanted to address. Oh, my orange cat. My orange cat, he had to go to the vet for his annual checkup, and he's orange and white, and he's hers. She's about 8.5 pounds-ish. So she's kind of medium-sized, I would say. He weighed 15.7 pounds, and she was trying to tell me to get him to lose 2 pounds. I'm like, I already got this cat down 3 pounds. I cannot get him down 2 more pounds. I might be able to get him down a half pound. I got him down to 15 pounds at one point, so I already adjusted their automated feeder. Sorry, her fur is getting in my nose. Anyway. And now she's sitting on my project. I may or may not be. Here, I'll show you. She's sitting on my project. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm wearing a Halloween shirt. I believe from the shelter that she's from. Rocky Mountain Feline Rescue. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. And she's on my project, and she's perfectly content to be there. She's pulling a Loki. Wait, I missed something. Yeah, Chuck, come here. I want yarn. I went to your store and didn't see the new stuff. Oh no. Should be there. Bless the kitty. She just wants to crochet too. Yes, if you looked at my post, you saw a time where my kitty, hi Lexi, my kitty, this one right here, I have a picture of her with the crochet hook under her armpit, and it looks like she's crocheting. It's really funny. If her paw had been on it, it would have been like perfection, but let me see if I, so your yarn, Camille's yarn, you do have a few skeins left, right? Left, correct. You have some left, correct. Oh, Lord. So, I'm glad Camille's here because I wanted to mention the holiday. Oh, see, so this pattern is technically part of the holiday challenge because it is Camille's pattern. And so if you make anything from her tutorials or her 25 patterns lists, and it is multiple, you can submit it to her. Oh, can you type out your email in the chat? You're doing so great, Magic Frog. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yes, Fluffy. Oh, I am out to lunch. Take care. Oh, have a lovely lunch. Fluffy, are you in Australia? I guess I didn't realize that. And Lexi. Oh, hi, RoseTube. Sorry, I need to keep looking over here. Yeah, she's fully keeping me from getting anything done here. When did I start? I started a couple minutes after 7, so 15, 20 minutes ago. Not quite 20 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, her hair is flying everywhere. I don't know if you all see that. All right, Alexi. Yes, you switched because I'm terrible about the verticals. I apologize. I really do try to keep up with the verticals, but I don't know where Epic Doggy went, if Epic Doggy's here or if Becky's still here. But Becky has her own channel. Now she's more TikTok and this cat hair everywhere. Okay, I am on all messages. And then Red came over to the vertical. Red or Gravy now. Yes, Aussie. Yes. Okay. And you had a spring forward as well. So, yeah, earlier when Camille, was it Camille? No, it was Linda Saxaida. When she was on, my friend came over for lunch and, oh, Becky, you're still there. You're just quiet. You're probably crocheting or working, right? That's me a lot of the time. So I just wanted to check. Anyway, Becky's she's got a decent number of subscribers, but I am pretty sure she's going to need watch hours because shorts, until you're monetized or something, they don't count times your watch hours or whatever. But lives will. She did her first live today, so she's going to, so I posted that in my posts. You're both. You're just doing both. Okay, you're not bouncing back and forth. You're doing both. Well, thank you. Thank you, Grave. That's lovely. So, sorry, I just called you Grave. Red. All right, yippers, yes. And so she, so if we could help her out, create it, and there's Camille's shop link if you're interested. And I was talking about the holiday, we'll call it a crochet along. The whole idea is to make gifts and things like that. The shop link was directed towards Chuck because Long Cool Woman, because Camille just dropped some hand-dyed yarn. Hi Lulu, how are you doing? So if you are interested, Camille, you might want to pop over to the vertical and drop that too. If you are at all interested in hand-dyed yarn, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And yes, and well, I appreciate that, Red, that you're a multitasker. It works for me. Sorry, I keep looking over because that's where my vertical chat is. Oh my gosh, cat got so much hair in my nose. All right. So, again, this is Camille's pattern. It is linked in the description box. It works up, once you get going on this, it is so fast. Obviously, I did not do all of this on the live. I am actually going to get it a little further before I show you how I do it. What else was I talking about? Oh, the holiday challenge, and you can make patterns, her tutorials. Like you can't make, oh, and I need to talk about the washcloth. You can't make like 10 of these and get 10 entries. It needs to be different items. But I'm going to tell you, you guys all go over to her tutorial if you crochet. And Becky, yeah. Now, either place that you're at, you moved over. Yeah, okay. So you can see her link, and Camille hopped over there. Some links will randomly drop for channels. Hi, Margaret. I already said hi to Margaret. My brain is, I told you. Cat hair. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cup that I'm drinking out of. So this was a gift from Creatively Crafting Me. I don't think she's made anything since, made new content since February. So anyway. Anyway, need some, I'm nearly recovered from your trip. That's good. Okay, let me keep watching. Let's keep watching. See if I missed anything. Very nice to see you, Lulu. 10 blankets? Oh, yeah. That's fair. 10 of your blankets. Yes, that would be fair. But this one, it's working up so quickly. So I don't know if you're talking about a shout out. Yes, someone's Nightbot shout out link is, yeah, if you want to drop your link, Becky, this is especially directed at you because you're new to my lives. Isn't this funny? Yeah, this is funny. And my sense of humor, because straightforward, I probably wouldn't say this publicly. I'm not going to read it out loud like the mic names. No, I learned from Camille. Don't read those mic names. So, Becky, if you would like to drop your channel, you type hooks 247 with no space. And there, Nightbot just told you, just as I was saying it, because hook everybody up, and then I was saying it, and then Nightbot actually did its job. Nightbot was being a butt to Yadira over in the vertical, because, you know, why wouldn't he be? That's why some people call him Nightbutt. Yes, and or Red, see, I keep calling you. Hi, Izzy. So nice to see you. You just missed my cat. My cat was here, and now she's gone because she figured out that I wasn't going to let her have any of my coffee creamer. Yeah, right? That's what I'm doing. I literally, okay, here it is, right? There's a reason I bought this. Okay, while I knock everything down. These are cat bobbins. Let me turn that around. Cat yarn bobbins. I broke the tail off because, you know. Anyway, there's a reason I got this. Yeah, trying to get it on the vertical, sorry. The secret ingredient is cat hair. I have a friend that is so allergic I sent yarn to them and they had to give it away without even touching it because of the allergy. So for that particular person, and I'm sure there are other people, I have to actually directly, Izzy, you're welcome to do that too and drop your channel. Hi Nick, how you doing? Oh, Andy, I didn't see you come in. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up. That's one heck of a... Yeah, that's true. That would be impressive, but I suppose if you have more time. It seems more off-center there than it looks on my screen, so I don't know what's going on there. I apologize. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna try it, Camille. I'm not gonna try it. Mike H and Mike S. No, I'm not saying their whole last names. Nope. Because I'm a goofball, and we know that means that I will mess that up. Well, in the way... Yeah. It was a good time. Oh my gosh, brain fart. Is it 2 decreases? Yeah. All right. So I need to focus on chat. So this, again, this ripple pattern is Camille's pattern. This yarn is Colorama Halo. Here's the great thing about this yarn. It's considered a bulky 5, but you know, you make your call. I am using an 8mm hook. It calls for a 6mm hook, but I'm using an 8mm hook. Bobcat bobbin. That's exactly it, Chuck. That's hilarious. And this is... Yes. No e-fox around here to give. No e-fox to give. Yeah. All right. Yes. Oh, so the cat hair. So the friend that is allergic. Yes, that's fine, Camille. I know you have a ton of editing and different stuff to do. So you do your thing. Sam. I missed Sam. Oh, and Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Oh, there's Sam. I see you. You were on the other live. Did I miss you? I don't know which links are active. Are there links that aren't active? I swore I went to the right one, and I apologize that there are links that you were just waiting in the waiting room, or I guess it's not whatever that is. I apologize, Sam. Oh, thank you, Camille. You are too sweet. And hi, Andy. And all y'all that are regulars, you're welcome to drop your channels. Hooks247. Nightbot just said you could. Not that he's in control of that, but I did put a timer. And it's been a minute or two since people dropped links. And I am so sorry. So there's, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to edit just to make sure that nobody else is waiting and not in the right place. Let me go over. Oh, and let me mute. Go over here and try to get in the wrong ones. Now, is it the one with the blanket that looks like this? Or is it the one with the map? Which one's the right one to pop into? Oh, my computer is being so slow today. Anybody else having that problem? What the heck? Why is it not cooperating with me? Well, there it is. Okay. It's because I can't read, apparently. I can read, but, you know. I'm trying to look, Sam, so I can delete the ones that aren't right. Now, I am not going to tell you what it is But Camille, you're listening. You don't have to reply at all. I'm not going to say what it is or even what it's related to. But I tested it. Yes, that is the solution that I sent you. I did that. And yes, it will work the way that last one that I sent you. So go for it. And I won't do it, and I won't show it, and I won't say what it was, so you all can just be wondering. Okay, computer's on mute if it gets noisy or loud. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out which lives are invalid. Let me go here. The ones, okay, there's somebody in there. Let me go in here real quick. Let me go. See, I clicked in and I don't know why it, let me tell them to go over. I got, who's over here? Oh, there's people over here. Okay. But that's not it. Okay, if there's anybody waiting, active lives. Just in case anybody's there. Yeah, the one with the right icon is wrong and didn't go live. I swore I clicked on that one. I'm still trying to figure this Streamlab thing out. I am so sorry. That one's from 6 days ago. That one's not invalid. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Okay, now I'm back. Let me focus on some chat here. Crafty Witch, how do you spell your name? Her first name is A-N-D-I, like it is there. If that's what you're talking about. No, poop happens. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for understanding. It's frustrating. Again, I'm still learning this Streamlabs, but I love that I can do vertical and horizontal, and I am really trying to do, thank you, Camille, that is perfect. If people want to pop over there from the vertical. There are some people still in the horizontal or the vertical, so I want to make sure if you're there that I acknowledge you, and you are more than welcome, and I'm trying to keep up with your chat. All right. Oh, your computer is, okay, so the computer thing's contagious. What was I? Helix, the other day, Crafting Kitty Erin said she's got a whip explosion, and it immediately made me think of you, and I decided that it must be contagious because I have currently more whips than I possibly have ever had at one time in my whole entire life. It's ridiculous. Works in progress, for those of you that don't know that. Andy in your high school, yeah. Your Wi-Fi, yeah. So my Wi-Fi's been glitchy too, so yeah. Power out blows. All right. All right, did I miss anybody? Let me make sure that's still on all messages. Okay, and I feel bad because that fewer people are on the vertical, but we'll just go back to this. This is how I've got to deal with it, that it's like dumb, and I swore I clicked in the right one that had the right thumbnails and everything. Nope. Nope. Nobody. Nope. She crushed. See, Nick? You got a new friend. Yes, I knew Lexi. Well, I knew that you would love the Crafting Kitty said it, and we'll just keep. This has got to be my motto at the moment. I know some of you saw what I was working on. Here's what I'm trying to get a little further on. But this pattern, Camille, is fantastic. Should turn on my... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nick. Unfortunately, that stuff happens. High school... I was a high school teacher again, for those of you who didn't know, and I feel bad for high schoolers. And high schoolers now have whole other things. I just did a double. That is incorrect. So much more to deal with than 3 than we did before, because you have this whole world of technology. Plus, there's video evidence of the things that you do that are not the brightest. And so, yeah, I just, seriously, if you are looking for any size blanket, it's not a yarn eater, but it gives you really nice texture and pattern. It's a simple pattern. It's fantastic. So, big fan of this pattern, Camille. Big fan. But anybody that's looking. Oh, yeah, see that. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's hard, Nick. Right. Right. What Camille just said in the horizontal was, I'm so glad we didn't have phones when I was in high school. And then you add social media on top of that. You would have been in trouble all the time. Yeah. It's, yeah. Me too. I was in trouble. I would get grounded from the phone. That was what I would get grounded from when I would do the things I did that were not quite behaving, because as established, I threw the tennis ball. So sometimes I did not behave properly. You know, I didn't behave well, but not in the sense of a well-behaved woman never makes history, not that kind of well-behaved, because I did. I stood up for what I believed in high school, and then in college. I had a couple things where oh my gosh, right. Okay, Camille. Somebody, oh, you don't remember high school? I'm sorry, Red, that's a bummer. Well, maybe it's not a bummer. Maybe that's for the best. Camille, spot on. Oh, hi, Kitty. How are you doing? Kitty's over in the vertical. How are you doing? I've got here. Oh, things I found during yarn management. This is from Space Force. This is a Space Force magnet because I tutored somebody in statistics that was working for Space Force. And I said, what I want is Space Force magnets. So somehow it ended up in here in a random, hi Jay, how are you? It ended up in a random hot glue stick in my cotton. Excuse me, my cotton blends, which you'll understand that tomorrow. Anyway, let's see. Okay. But what Camille said in the horizontal is there's a story. It was a couple weeks ago, right, where I told the story of how I fell out of a ceiling. If teenagers had, because I was 12 and my sister's 2 years older, so there were kids older and a little bit younger than me, guarantee somebody would have filmed that. Because they were all standing there as it happened. Luckily, I didn't land on anybody. Anyway. Yeah. You don't remember high school? You don't remember high school, Crafty? Or Andy, that's crazy. Well, wild, not crazy. That's just surprising to me. I have too many memories from high school. But again, I stood up for what I believed in. I went right up to the principal. I scheduled a meeting with the principal and demanded something. And then when he said, I don't think so because of blah, 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 I brought the law to him. He went then to the law that said I had the right. He then went to the school board, and the school board said, you better, you're going to get sued, and we do not condone that. So, yeah, and then in college, I took an entrance exam, because I don't know how many of you have been to university, but you have to take the English and math entrance exam so they can figure out where Okay, are we good now? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. That is my fault. Is that better? Are we good now? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Is there sound yet? Yes, okay. It's because I muted the computer thinking that, okay. Does everyone have sound now? Thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up. Okay. Becky, you still don't have sound. Okay. I know exactly what I did. It's because I muted the computer, and that was the mic that it was using, and that is my fault. Let's see. Is that better? Or worse? What I just did. Is that better or worse? Better or worse? Okay, Chuck, is that better or worse what I just did? I just changed something else. So Becky's good, Chuck. And Kitty, if on your phone, if you want to drop your channel, Hooks 247. Andy, sound is good. Is the sound is better now, Chuck? Okay. So, I guess I need to do both those things. I apologize for that. See, again, I'm learning this Streamlabs thing. I appreciate that I can have both streams, vertical and horizontal. It's good. I don't know why is it? Am I leaning that way? Maybe this is better. Let's see. Oh, sorry for the extreme close-ups there, Kitty. Man, that must be rough on the television screen. Just kidding. Well, sort of. Anyway. Back to the holiday challenge. Yes, you have sound now. Chuck has sound. It's not cutting out anymore. I did do two things, and I think we're good now. Okay. So, Becky, you saw that I was doing both vertical and horizontal. Thanks to Crafty Witch 232. If you don't know her, she does really amazing amigurumi. Camille's channel is and you keep saying cutting in and out too. It's her loose connection here. I don't have a microphone on, so it's not that. Let's see if that's any better. Is that any better? I'm trying multiple things to try to make this better. Because, I don't have a microphone, so it's not that. The computer is a little warm, so I wonder if that's the problem. But Kitty's not having any trouble hearing me. But Kitty, if you want to drop your channel, and this goes for anybody, Hooks 247. Is it still cutting in and out, Chuck? Because I need to fix that if that's still true. It's like an extreme close-up. I apologize. Holy mackerel. That's a lot of my face. Oh, by the way, is it just me or does this look like it's fading to... No, on the computer it looks purple. In person, my hair is fading to blue instead of purple. It's like I'm trying to get the purple out to try this other product just to see which one's better. But it looks purple on the screen, so I don't know. In person, it looks blue. This side, maybe more. Does that look blue or purple? Looks purple. Yeah. It's this yellow lighting, I'm telling you. I need different light bulbs in here. All right. Hooks. Oh, no space. No space. Kitty, try it again. Hooks 247, no space. I forgot to say that. And then to Sam, since Becky, these are a lot of folks that you don't know. So Margaret's got a great channel. Crafty Witch has a great channel. Nick is a new content creator. It's fun to watch his journey, where he started and where he's already come just through the summer. Nick, if it lets you drop your channel, if not, try to go over to the vertical and see if it'll drop it there. It did it one more time. It glitched one more time. 15 years old. Okay. I do think it might be that it's a little overheating. You know why it's overheating? Because my Yarn Management Monday video is challenging. And I had to do a lot of editing on it, which is not my normal vibes. Normally I just record and go and do minimal, just add this and add that, which that's something I need to help Kitty with, how to put in pictures. But it's hooks 247, no space, Kitty, when you want to do that. Yeah, see, Linda just showed, well, Kitty's in the vertical. And I set it up so that the timers wouldn't run into each other as much. So hopefully it's better now. So yes, thank you, Linda. I think yours has been a bit. But anyway, Becky, there's a lot of channels in here that you might want to check out. Sam has a ton of expertise. I think you've followed everyone, and you'll enjoy everybody. Linda's channel is predominantly shorts, but not only shorts. So that one is more similar to what you do, but yeah, Becky, go ahead and drop your channel here. I don't know if you've done it here yet. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm going to verify with Sam. Is the sound good now? Is it consistent? Because I think me pressing that mute button messed it all up. All right. And then Kitty Lane is over in the vertical. Yay, she got hers dropped. Kitty and I, for unexplicable, no. What am I trying to say? I miscounted something. Hold on a second. I was supposed to do decreases, not increases. That's what happened. Okay. Kitty and I have a lot in common, like a freakish amount in common. And yet, on paper, we probably shouldn't have much in common at all. Our backgrounds and whatever, but it's fascinating. So I quite like, oh yes, good choice, Linda. Good choice going on over there and doing that. Yeah, you can pop back and forth wherever you want to put it. Your channel, and same for you. Sorry about the one that's wrong. Okay. Have I got? No, a little bit more. I'll do a little bit more. Oh, hi, Trish. How are you? Trish is in New Zealand. Trish, drop your channel. Becky just dropped hers. Becky's pretty new to the YouTube thing. I know you've been on here for a bit, but I know her in real life. Well, I worked with your sister, correct? To Becky, that was at Becky. I worked in, her sister and I both retired the same infamous year for similar reasons. Hi, Luana. Luana, I know it's Luana. Why did I say it wrong? Ugh. So Trish, feel free to drop your channel, Hooks247. Luana is also in New Zealand. But Trish knits and crochets, and my gosh, if you have not seen, same with Sam by Hook or by Needles, obviously by the title, and Sam. But oh, what I was saying about Trish, I am having trouble finishing thoughts. Have you guys noticed this? I need to drink my coffee. I need to drink my coffee. I never have coffee. I need my coffee today. Oh, that's a reminder that I have an appointment tomorrow and I have to fill something out. So Sam does tutorials on how to read the graph, like the graphs like this. But Trish, not that it's a but Trish is literally making the most beautiful is it a cardigan or a sweater? I think it's a cardigan. She's knitting it. It's so pretty. I wish I knew. Yes. Yes. Oh, and that's right, Becky. So Becky graduated high school with my sister. So we went to the same high school as well. And then her sister and I both worked at that high school and retired the same year. Mine was a disability retirement. I was glad your sister didn't have to go that route. Because I was still 49. They wouldn't even let me retire like if I bought years. It was a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Anyway, but hooks. Oh, you're saying yes. Nick, is it going to cooperate? Is it? Yay, it cooperated today. Woohoo. Nick's channel, Nightbot, sometimes doesn't like him and is mean to her. Hi, Nick. I am just a crocheter. Okay, let me show you the difference. One hook. If you knit, it's 2 needles. I have some knitting needles somewhere in my possession, and I do use the knitting loom, and I'm speaking to Nick Gurr on the vertical, because obviously Nick, yes, twins and stitches. Kitty Lane is my twin and stitches. It's like inexplicable, the common things. Okay, finished thoughts. Water time for Lori. Yes. Yes, Dorothy. Okay, I have some liquid IV here, which is a hydration drink. It's like a Gatorade, sort of. Let's see if that helps too, because I am all over the place tonight, all the way back to, yeah, okay, so crochet for Nick. This is a fairly large hook, okay, usually. This is an 8mm hook. This is on the big end of the spectrum. Let me find a little one so you can see the difference. Okay, this is a little tiny hook. Not a super tiny hook. I have super tiny hooks. This is 3.5mm. For no confusion, Nick W. Okay, you're Nick W now. Nick W. So I'm talking to Nick G right now. And then there's the Becky. We call this look at her hook, Becky. So Becky and generic, but yes, these are referred to as the Becky hooks. And yes, I did use this for a project. And yes, it looked fantastic. And yes, it was slow going. It was so slow, but it looked so amazing. Well, actually, you would know her. What I made with this, I actually sent to Cookie, also a math teacher at the high school that Becky's sister and I taught at. Cookie had her 70th birthday, and I had a migraine that day, so I didn't go to her party, but I mailed that to her. A beautiful scarf I made with what we call the Becky hook. Yes, oh my God, Becky hooks. Yes, exactly. Yes, and Sam. We love Sam by Hook or by Needles, and she's what I would call the international. So those symbols, so you can read a graph. So back to Nick G. I do use the knitting loom, and I have a knitting machine, but I do not know how to use the needles, knitting needles. So it's 2, so you'd be using both hands, and there's loops on there, and I don't know how to do it, so I can't even demonstrate. This is called crochet when it's just one hook. All right. So yes. So yes, Becky, if we say, oh my God, OMG, Becky hook, now you know. This is a Becky hook. 25 millimeters, in case you were wondering, if I did not say that. And I have used it. And I did a live where it was on my hands, and you can see me using it. Arity, hello Arity, how are you? Arity, if you don't know Kitty Lane, she did drop her link back there in the convo. Oh yeah, you're on vertical, so you can't grab it from vertical. All right, so this pattern again. Oh no, back to the holiday challenge. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to get back there, but I wanted to address that question about crochet. Yes, Nick G. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I am happy. We like people that are learning. Okay, now it's short enough. I can join this other cake. When yarn is in this form, it's called a cake. Again, this is for Nick G's benefit. So this one I'm not going to put on the little spinner. Let me get it here so it pulls nicely. Okay. So when you're going to join yarn, I'm going to have to be close, and I have to figure out exactly where I need to do it. So this is the yarn that's attached to my project. This one. This is the yarn I'm joining. So how I do it, I wish I knew. I kind of lay them on top of each other. So this one that I'm joining, I'm going to just put a loop around. I'm not doing a very good job of keeping it on the screen, sorry. I'm going to put a little knot there, and then I'm going to go down, and with this end go around. Oh, I'm not staying on the screen very well, sorry. I know my horizontals are fine, but okay. And then, yes, and I'm going to get back to the Happy Holidays challenge here momentarily. Yeah, no, that's whichever way, Arity, whatever works for you. But there's Becky's channel. You might want to check out Becky's channel. And again, I know Becky in real life, and she graduated high school with my sister. And I worked with her sister for many, many, many years. She's got a YouTube channel, and she's looking for watch hours. She just did her first live today. She's going to come on live with me in a couple weeks. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Did I do it right? Okay, I just need another increase. All right, let's see. It's a Russian join. That's called the Russian join. Thank you. Okay, so this is joined. I'm going to aim down just a teeny tiny bit. Okay. So, Camille's Happy Holidays challenge is not just about Christmas, but it's about making things from the lists so you have gifts for people. I wish that scarf was on one of those lists, but she needs a Becky hook list. Right, guys? Right, y'all, I should say. To truly generalize. But you can join by... I thought I'd put you on as a regular, but Kitty Lane. Let me go do that right now. Let me put you on a regular. Not irregular. A regular. We're all a little irregular, right? Let me go into Nightbot and do that right now. That's easy enough. Okay, regulars. So, Becky, this is some of the stuff I need to teach you. So why she's asking if she's a regular is because then she can, then it's not going to block her, I need to be able to add Yadira is what I need to do. I put a D in your name for some reason, Kitty. Okay, we're good now. Okay, you should be added now as a regular. All right, and Nick, I believe I made you, yeah, that's the partial mod, yeah. Nick, I need to check. I was just in there. I think I did. Are you there as a regular? Just gives you more ability. Yes, you are there as a regular. So that's that semi-mod thing that I call. Oh, am I faint again? Gosh, dang it. I am so sorry. I don't know what is going on with my sound. I don't normally have sound problems. This time I know what I did. I mean, not vertical. Oh, yes, you're in the horizontal now, Kitty. So, oh, hi, Judith. I'm so sorry I missed you over there. Judith, oh, nice to see you. My verticals are there. Judith, I don't recall. You came over? Yes. And Sam, Kitty went over to the horizontal. But Judith, you're welcome to hang out in the vertical. You're welcome to drop your channel if you have content. Hooks 247. That just means my chats always show up. Oh, I think so. It might let you do links, but I'm not sure. It might only be me. So now there's somebody named Judith there. And I think I've seen Judith before. Judith, have you been here before, in one of my lives before? I feel like it. Nightbot, right? I'm not sure what Nightbot thought. Oh. Nightbot is nutters sometimes. Say what to do, and so sorry it took me so long to see you. Now I see you, and you're in New York City, and it's 72. So it is not as warm here. I'm going to drop this in the vertical because that's the one thing on Streamlabs I can't drop it in the horizontal. So I'm so sorry I didn't see you there. You're much warmer than me because I'm going to tell you what Nightbot says my weather is. It says it is 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing north at 8 miles per hour, and current humidity is 80%. It rained today, so yeah, we're cold over here. Cold for us, anyway. It's like it's been true fall weather today. It's been beautiful. Again, Colorado is a whole different world. You're up, it's late there in New York City for Judith. How far are you on? This is halfway. This is a cake. I just joined the second cake, but I had to color control. I had to pull out the pink so that I could join the orange. And I'm center pulling, which is nice because then I don't have to use my little, I don't know how many of you have seen these, but you stick your skein of yarn on there, and then you can outer pull. Cake, skein, whatever. But I'm center pulling, so I don't have to do that. So there you go. So how far am I? I'm on the next row. I'm truly halfway, because it was 24 this way, and somewhere between 36 and 30, maybe as wide as 38. It just kind of, so the horizontal YouTube and the vertical Facebook and IG. So I have, with Streamlabs, because again, Crafty Witch 232, Andy told me about it. With Streamlabs, I can do what's called dual output, and it's putting it in horizontal format and vertical format. With Andy, she gets more people in her verticals. I get more people in my horizontals. Regular. So whatever works. I'm still testing it out. Camille's not sold yet, and I get it because I'm sure Camille is seeing how I see the holiday challenge and what I need to tell you all about that. It's only 10 p.m. Oh, I guess that's not that late, is it, Judith? I was adding wrong. I was thinking it was already an hour later here than it is, because it's only 8 here. 8 p.m. Okay, and I'm in Mountain Time, to put that in context. Okay, Camille's Holiday Challenge. It's to make things, make all the different things. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh, I forgot your first name. Oh, Crochet. Free-handedly made. Oh my gosh, I know that I know your name, and it is escaping me. It's escaping me so much. So, Camille's, yeah, Nick's in New Jersey. And then Sniper Boofy, who was in here earlier, Sniper Boofy is in Virginia. So, I got a bunch of East Coasters. I think, Margaret, are you East Coast time or Central time? I think you're East Coast time. Nisi, that's right. Nisi, thank you. So, Nisi, since you just popped in, well, I mean, really, anybody can. You can type, I'm going to pull this up. This is what I'm working on, Nisi. It's going to be a Boggy Creek blanket. It is Camille's Creations pattern with this yarn right here. I just started my second cake. Yeah, no, I don't understand why it looks so close, because on my screen here it doesn't, but I'm looking at the vertical and it's like it's like one of these. Sorry if I scared anybody with that. Anyway, just kidding. So this is Snapdragon is the color. This is color on my halo. 481 yards of they call it a bulky 5, but it's the fuzz. It's really a 4. However, I am using, I know, right? Isn't it beautiful? I am using an 8mm hook, which is larger than it calls for. Anyway, I'm pulling up the loop here for a sec, because this is directly related to Camille's Creations Holiday Challenge. There's another C, but it's not for Christmas. Montana, you're Mountain Time. Okay. I thought you were Mountain Time. Yeah. So, and Linda, did you pop back to the, yeah. Sorry, yes. And there you go. And there's my phone. Hopefully that's not offensive to anybody. I'm trying to, and Judith, yes, okay. Judith, I'll try to keep an eye on the vertical. I'm not so good at keeping up with that one because, yes, good night, Nick. You've got school tomorrow, so take care of yourself. Hopefully you have a good school day. Okay. Camille's Creations Holiday Challenges. This is one of her patterns. So if you make any of her patterns or any of the patterns from her 25 patterns for whatever list, she's got several of them, lots of them. Hi, Renee. And then I'm going to come back. Then you're in the peninsula. Oh, you're in the peninsula of Virginia, right? Am I remembering right? I don't remember. Anyway. Kitty just got stickered by me to do that, especially for people with grandkids. Little grandkids. I left them. So thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. And good night, Nick. Sleep well. Have a good school week. And nice to see you, Renee. So, this is Camille's ripple blanket pattern. This is going to Boggy Creek. Nisi, you can drop your link. Hooks 247 no space. And Kitty, if you want to drop it in here, since I think you dropped it in the other. Yeah, Virginia. Yeah. That's what I thought. Hooks 247 no space. You guys can drop your channels. So, Camille's Holiday Challenge is not about the singular holiday of Christmas. It is, the idea is to make things that you could give to people. Whether that means random acts of kindness or like I said, it could be birthday presents. It could be for Halloween. I made two. One was her pattern and one had decorations from her patterns. Not her tutorials, but her 25 something or others patterns. I made Halloween treat bags for my two oldest grandkids. One that's here in Colorado and I babysit all the time. Well, once a week, unless it's a rough week, and then it's 2 or 3 times a week. Usually it's once a week for 4 or 5 hours. It's not terrible. It's just they live almost an hour away. Driving there in the morning, it's a little crazy, but so I made a Halloween Jack Skellington bag, and I did an adaptation on the handles. But so it's a gift, and it can be a gift to yourself too. To clarify, they can be gifts to yourself. But the idea is to start getting going on making things and having lots of items. Like I said, I have more whips than I've ever had in my works in progress than I've ever had in my whole life. Oh, hi, Shannon. How are you? Shannon, Another Yarn, is over in the vertical, and you saw the flannel, and I had recorded. I have a major yarn management thing I've been editing. Well, my video was, in my opinion, too long, so I'm actually moving Shannon's the yarn, because I told you that she gave me some yarn too. So that part you all won't see till Wednesday. Sorry. You'll see this much of it. You'll see the most fun out of that set, because yes, she's given more to me. Anyway. So Judith, now it works. Why is the chat not updating? I don't know why it does that, Judith. Go up to the 3 dots in the corner, Judith, and click all messages. And Shannon, if you want to drop your link, it's hooks247, no space, for the handful of people. Oh, you just switched to horizontal. Yeah, it's easier, right, Judith? I apologize. I really need to get better at handling the vertical. I appreciate people. I've got 8 people watching over there. Shannon, if you're in there, you're welcome to drop your link. But I know sometimes she comes in and says hi, and then she has to get back to recording because she puts a lot of content out. But anyway, if you want to see the yarn she gave me in round number 1, we will see that on Wednesday. It was in there, and I cut it out and I put a blurb in there. Okay, y'all are going to see the rest of this on Wednesday. Okay, back to Camille's holiday challenge. Oh, yay, you figured it out, Nisi. Yay. Very nice. Yeah, remind me. Oh, more stuff. Okay, I will send you a message. And I think you told me that already, and I didn't put it in my calendar, so okay.
That's what she said.
Oh, and there's my phone. So, there you go. So, anyway, so you're going to be seeing a lot of, I don't know how, I guess I can call them Happy Meals, but gifts, and more gifts. Okay, good night, Margaret. I know it's late for you, and I know your husband's on an early work schedule, and you were up early doing your live. So, lovely to see you. You dropped your channel, right, Margaret? Or did you see it drop? If you didn't, drop it on your way out. Okay. Daily content. Yeah, daily content. Yeah, you are a busy lady. Another Yarns YouTube channel is seriously a full-time job on top of her full-time job. So, yeah, daily content. Yeah, and I just started doing daily content. I think the first month, in January to be very specific, I decided I'm going to go for it. I think the first month or so I was just doing Monday through Friday, but then I started adding Saturday and Sunday somewhere along the way, and then I was doing lives more often, and then it was just too much, and so I do lives Sunday nights, and that's when I do them. So, back to this again. This is for Camp Boggy Creek. Eventually, we'll get this blanket. I should put a stitch marker in that, huh? It's not like I don't have a million. I have some really cute stitch markers. Let me show you. Okay. I know which one. I know which one. Oh, there we go. I know which one Camille would pick. I'll pick that one, Camille. I'll pick. I think people call these hankies. All right. Hi, Jay. Organize my steel hooks away. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad you're going to be able to work with that thread. So, will it show? Right up here. Oh, underneath. You can see it right here. I have some 40 weight thread. I need to turn it just a little bit. There's some 40 weight thread right there. That I got a ton of. They were $1/4 a piece. And actually less than that if you bought the whole bag. So anybody that was interested in it, Nisi, if you work with thread, let me know. Send me an email. But yes. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. You have 2 full-time jobs. Shannon Another Yarn has 2 full-time jobs because I know, right? Aren't they so cute? I ordered these on Etsy from Ladybird Loves. It probably says Lisa still on there, but that one's a tea set. I am obsessed with tea. That's why I said it's very rare for me to be drinking coffee. But the hankies, if you buy 6, she sends you a 7th one for free. And this, I got 2 of the tea cup ones. Anyway, back to the holiday challenge. But yes, seriously, Shannon Another Yarn, 2 full-time jobs. Because she's been making content. And she does longer aim for my videos to be in the 10 to 15 minute range. Somewhere in there. And, but anyway. Right. I'll put, you know what? After the live, I'll put a link to the Etsy store that I got these. But it's, Ladybird Loves Lisa. I think is the name of the shop as well. It's her channel. Ladybird Loves is the channel, but love the little hankies. And I told her just send me whatever. My purple hank is on something. It's on one of my mini. Like I said, I have more whips than I even know what to do. Tatting patterns, yes, thank you. Send me that in Messenger, Chuck, to remind me, and I'll take some pictures. Send that over to you. Well, it will remind me to send you an email with pictures because that's a little bit better. Okay. Is my vertical frozen? It looks like, no, it's good. Okay. So I'm just trying to make sure I get, yes. Shannon legit has 2 jobs. That's why a lot of times I think she comes in, says hi, leaves you running in the background and has to get her stuff done because she's working, she's creating, and she's going to is it the Lace Festival? Is it a knitting festival? You're doing something tomorrow and the next day, right? I watched your video. Today my brain is it's because of the weather. I'll open the window and see if you can hear the rain. Can you guys hear the rain? It's very quiet. Anyway. So it's raining. It's not raining yarn. I take that back. Thanks to Shannon, it is raining yarn around here. All right. So, Camille's Holiday Challenge. So this is her ripple blanket pattern. It's so quick and easy. I worked up that cake in no time. And in my opinion, it's exactly the right width so that I'll make the length to fit for Boggy Creek. Orionberg lace. Thank you. It is the lace one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's fine. Yes, lace knitting. Yes. Yes, you do. You do your thing. I know you're a busy lady, and yeah. So I'll send a text about Wednesday. We'll get that worked out. Or you already did, and I just need to put it in my calendar. Oh, there you go. Full moon tonight. Yeah, no, we do not have clear skies. And if you know, usually when I drop my weather, it's like in the teens, my humidity. No, today it was 80%, and it's actively raining. Can you hear the rain? I'm just curious. I only opened a small window. I didn't open my big window. Anyway, Camille's holiday challenge. She also has a tutorial for a washcloth. I have a friend that needs really thin. I think I showed it on one video. Yeah, no, I'm positive I showed it on one video. She likes me to use the really thin yarn. I gave that to her today. That's the friend I was at the yarn store. I did not purchase any yarn, y'all. And I did not buy any yarn. Not one scrap. I did not buy anything. She bought one thing, but she needed more. And I said, well, you can come shop my stash. Anyway, when she came to shop my stash, she took some yarn that I literally was never going to use. And when I tell you what it was, she wanted the yarn for socks. So yeah, I wasn't going to use that yarn. And I think it's yarn I literally got for 10 cents or maybe 25 cents when Joanne was going out of business. I know, you should all be proud of me. Is it Hunter's Moon? Oh, I don't know the different moons at all. Yeah. So, yes, another yarn. It's, yeah, self-control. I don't. Well, because Judith, the reason I had self-control is literally because I'm thinking, I just was gifted a whole bunch of yarn. I'm going to have a hard time paying for any yarn. But before I got a bunch of yarn from her, I did order a Mary Maxim surprise box. So next week I should be getting that too. Because, blasphemous. That's funny. Chuck says it's blasphemous because I didn't buy yarn. I must buy yarn. Anyway, but it was, again, we were shopping, and it was Michael's, and so it's not like they have a huge selection in person. Like I said, she found one tiny skein of what she needed, and I'm like, let's go shop my stash. I've got yarn I know I won't use. So kind of like what Shannon is doing. I mean, she already sent out a ton of giveaway yarn, right? And she'll probably do it again because she's reorganizing and finding yarn she won't use. So I knew exactly where my sock yarn was. Linda, you're correct. I'm gonna need a bigger house. Maybe one of the teenagers would give me their closet. Just kidding. Yeah, right? Oh, those girls have so many clothes. My stepdaughters have so many clothes. Anyway, so yes, right, Lexi. Not only was she doing the giveaways, she was sending other people lots of yarn. Like, Lexi, you weren't expecting that. You didn't win a giveaway. She just sent it to you because she sent it to you. And then I like Michael's cotton thread. Oh, that's good to know. Yes, some of the loops and threads is wonderful. Meh. And for the price they're charging, it should be better than meh. Anyway, so we come in here. I see the washcloth and I'm like, oh shoot, this is for you. I forgot to give it to you last time I saw you. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I was going to ask. Now, that washcloth is Camille's pattern as well. It really is, Sam. I wish I could send you some yarn, but you're a little far away. That might be a little too much. I wish I could. Oh, okay. Okay, so she had a specific reason, but yeah, she just sent it to you because, yeah, to help you out. Loops and Threads ombre. Like I said, some of them are good. What are some of the good? So Jay says the Loops and Threads ombre is good. The Hobie winner and pooling winners have not claimed their... Oh, no. Is it Hobby or Hobie? I think it's Hobby. Anyway. Oh, that's... What a pain in the butt. Because you wanted it before... Because today was the day that... Well, and it's Sunday, so prices go up tomorrow on shipping, right? Well, that's a poopy poop. People are silly. I'm not seeing all the comments. Go up to the 3 dots in the corner. Now, there's not... Okay, Shannon, part of the reason you're not seeing the chat I'm talking about... You came over here. Good. You came over. Yes. So... Where I'm seeing you up until this moment, Shannon, I was seeing you in my vertical chat. And now you're over in my horizontal chat. Yeah, she sent... See, yeah. The bougie stuff. Okay. Yes. And she knew that I don't... Hobie? Hobie is how you would say it? With 2 O's? Hobie. Trying to use phonics there. And Shannon popped into the horizontal now, so she's all good. All right. So sorry about that. I know it's strange, but I did notice that it was helpful if I had horizontal and vertical. This is through something called Streamlabs. Mixed feelings. I have to have my vertical running on my phone, or I don't see anything in the vertical, because only horizontal shows up on the computer through the Streamlabs. And I'm speaking very quiet. I apologize. Sorry. It's like I was talking to a friend all of a sudden, just talking really quiet. So back to my friend and the washcloth. It is Camille's pattern. I used the little tiny cotton yarn that they claim is a DK, but it's definitely sock weight at best. And I used a small, like 2.5 millimeter hook, I think, and did Camille's washcloth pattern. She felt it and she said, "This is the best washcloth you've made me for. You've made me so far. This texture is amazing." So kudos to Camille's washcloth pattern. If you're looking for a washcloth to make, there you go. Oh, that's what you're saying. Hobie. Okay. Hobie. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah. Ella Ray. All right. So I joined that. How far am I on it? I am now truly officially halfway, because this is the first cake and I just joined the second cake. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. This Snapdragon from Deb Morgana is so beautiful. And I have a borderline addiction to this one right here, Colorama Halo. And I actually cut yarn out of it because I needed to color control there it started with the right color and went in the right order, which I don't ever bother with, but it's for Boggy Creek, and this is very striped, so I needed to not mess with that. Quick update for those of you who've been seeing my Mile High Stadium blanket. This, I made it a football field and it pulled it in, see? I put the yard lines in and end zones. Now it looks more like a football stadium, I suppose. This has been my challenge. Because this, the way Mile High Stadium is set up, it has these corners that are in orange, just like I made them, and then surrounded with gray. This is the only place the gray is, around the top. But they're not, I didn't feel like the Bavarian stitch was right for this part. I couldn't get it like to look big enough and be smooth enough. But yeah, it's to look like Mile High Stadium. That's as far as I've gotten on the finished part. I'm almost to this corner where I got to start doing some orange. But this, I tried 3 different ways. This I love. I think it looks really nice. It looks finished. The edge is done. But it's a whole interesting thing. But yeah, and I pulled that center in really well by, got yarn hanging everywhere, by doing the yard lines. Did I measure or make them all equivalent? No. I kind of mess with it to get it, but it is the right number of lines. That it is. So there's only 150 yard line, right? So then I had to count backwards to the goal line. Anyway, that's where that is. That should be done by Wednesday. Thank you guys. I'm so happy with it. Hi, Ms. Monica. So yes, we won't bug you. We won't ask you to put anything in the chat while you're driving. Sometimes I talk at the chat, or if I hit a stop sign, not hit a stop sign. That sounds like I'm a really bad driver. If I get at a stop sign or stop light, I might say something speech to text, and then you're taking chances, right? Jay says, almost done with the hat pattern from the book I got a year. Yay! I already have. Thanks to Shannon. It's Tackle It. Yes, the Tackle It series. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chuck. I don't think of myself as a designer, but it kind of turns out that I am a little bit. Like something formal like this. And Becky, who's married, yeah, Becky just said so cool. And Becky lives in Colorado, so she knows what the new Mile High Stadium, well, I call it new. It's new-ish. It's the newest, I guess, Mile High Stadium. She knows what it looks like, so she understands why the colors. This was a per request of the mom. That is a baby blanket size. Yes. So I'm glad I made you laugh there, Miss Monica, running into a stop sign. I've never run into a stop sign, I don't think. Have I? It's. Have I? No, I don't think so. I've hit my fair share of poles, usually backing into things, but hitting poles probably doesn't sound right, so I apologize. Anyway, I'm just being ridiculous. So I'm not going to bug Shannon too much, but if you happen to still be here, I don't recall, are you doing a redraw or are you just waiting? I think you're doing a redraw, but I'm not sure. I think you might be waiting if people don't claim their stuff. Tracy from if y'all want another channel to watch, because if you've watched any of my stuff, my Saturday Sunday shout out lists, I give you about 1 million channels you can go watch and check out. Yeah, exactly. Where is my phone when you need it? Okay. But yeah, so this I love this pattern. Love it. Highly recommend. But that washcloth, I think it's called the Nitty Gritty washcloth. Seriously, my friend, she's a crocheter too, obviously. She was shopping my yarn stash. You did a redraw on the birthday, and that one did claim. Good. That's good. Yes, Becky And Shannon, another yarn is another channel. She's here in Colorado, very close to me, physically close to me. Yeah, and she's letting everybody know that Hobie and Pooling Winners have not contacted me. That is so sad, because that's nice yarn, both of those. Do you want to, Shannon, did you already drop your channel in the horizontal? If you haven't, Hooks 247 no space. And Becky, you can check her out too. Oh, Shannon, you have a wrench. You can just drop your channel. But anyway. But yes, Becky designs and makes patterns. I'm pattern testing for Becky. Becky, I apologize. I haven't started. I've been reading the pattern, as you know, because I've already given some feedback and questions and thoughts. But yes, I am on live chat. Yeah. No, I know, Shannon. I know. You have done your part. But, oh, I was saying Crochet Rocks. Now, she is shouted out specifically. Tracy, she does Sunday and Wednesday giveaway a week, which is like wild because she's shipping worldwide. Thank you, Becky. If you all don't know Becky is designing. Again, I am pattern testing for her. I will be showing, I can show everybody as I'm working, right? But I have read the pattern. As I'm reading the pattern, I'm giving feedback because that's how I operate. I was so excited to actually be helpful. I've never pattern tested before, so it's like, I hope I can actually contribute. And I was able to. And I have not ever tried assigned pooling. I have not tried it. I haven't tried either of the pooling styles because there's two, right? I don't remember what the two names are, but anyway. Oh, Sniper Boofy's back. Sniper's in Virginia. No, yes, Virginia. So, that's where I'm at on that. If you're looking for a quick washcloth that is fantastic, that Nitty Gritty washcloth by Camille, fantastic pattern. Becky, I will be showing Becky's the progress I have on hers. As soon as I finish that Mile High blanket, I may bust through this because I can do this really fast. That one, like, I was cruising until I got to those corners and had to figure it out. Oh, that's fun. Designed a phone case. See, that's fun. Cow fur. Well, I did that cow blanket. I don't think anybody, if you're watching in the vertical, if you wouldn't mind saying hi. Some of you are just running me in two places, and I appreciate that. But if you're there and you would like to say hi, please say hi. Because I am trying to check over there. It's doing a lot of Nightbot drops at the moment. I tried to get them to space out. I didn't get them to space out very well. Oh well. It's better than it was, where it was like a big glob of my timer drops. Nisi, did you drop your channel? Yes, you did, right? I think you did. You're welcome to drop it again. That's fine. But yes, this is lovely. But that washcloth, I wish, see, I have to use my phone, and I don't have a tablet to show the washcloth. It's made out of, let's see if I can do this without knocking anything down. Y'all, I haven't dropped anything yet. Now I say that, and I whack my knee on the computer stand. Managed to do 4 this year. Oh, that's one more. That's good, Nisi. You did. You're welcome to drop it again if you want. So right here, this is part of my yarn management. These are some Frizzy Bee stickers. So cute. Those don't go anywhere. Sorry, I won't be gifting those. This is my adipose from Deb Morgana. If you watch Doctor Who, you know all about the adipose. Alright, so this is the color I used. This is the yarn that they claim is a DK. I'll put it on a one with a DK cotton. You think that's a DK? This way. I don't think so. It's a thin 2 is how I would call that. However, this is really nice cotton. It's very nice. But I made her out of this yarn. Let me get that back in there. That's part of my yarn management, putting stuff back when I, which way? This way. Putting stuff back when I finish with it. So yes, this is from the reboot Doctor Who, not the original. Oh my gosh, y'all. My Decade Divas. If you saw my Decade Divas shout out this week with the picture of my dad in the newspaper, if you didn't see it, go watch it because it's hilarious. And then check everybody's channel out. Camille, there's a poncho that Crochet with Tiffany crocheted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is Camille vibes if I ever saw it. Oh, see, something fell down. Can't go alive without something getting knocked off or falling down. Oh, and I whacked the computer table again. All right, cool. So, who doesn't put their yarn back? Well, let's see. Right now, all of my yarn is where it should be. This is not the norm. Usually I finish a project and then I don't necessarily get the yarn back. But yeah. Well, it depends on how much space you have. Sniper, you are in an RV, so you have to stay organized. I think there's an advantage sometimes to having less space, because then you are more organized and put stuff back where it should be. Anyway, I don't know what fell down, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Well, I am, because I am. Funny story though. When I was doing my yarn management, about 16 things fell down. And this is my painting that I've shown before. And I want to put it up. This was my first painting. But one of the nails had come out of this, so that's why it wasn't hung up yet. When I was doing my yarn management today and organizing, lo and behold, I found the nail. So now I can hang that up. It'll go right here, which you can only see in the horizontal. Let me show you where it's going to go right here. Anyway, so that's, yeah, I'm very organized. Good night, Nisi. Yes, you have early mornings. You have early mornings. You take care of yourself. And thanks for coming in and chatting and dropping your channel. I appreciate it. Nisi is a sweetheart. If you don't know her, check her out. Very, very sweet. What the heck? Oh, that's what fell down. This is my charging cord, which should be in the bottom of my phone. I'm lucky. Things did not help. Oh, I had decent charge. I forgot because I got that new phone because I dropped my phone in the water. And yes, I have the insurance because I know who I am. I have injury insurance, so when I hurt myself, it's covered. Like when I tripped after babysitting and I thought I sprained my ankle, or no, I wanted to make sure I didn't break anything. It was a sprained ankle. If I had broken something, my injury insurance would have paid for stuff. Not that I want to injure myself. My kids used to teach me, so my kids that are now 28 and 30 used to tease me that when they would get hurt and I would take them to the doctor, they said, oh, well, Mom says if we get hurt, it's like cha-ching. Dude, but it's funny because my kids are funny. Like, My youngest daughter is a hoot. I mean, my older daughter's funny too, but my youngest daughter has had brilliant comic timing since she was like 2.5 years old. And my granddaughter, who's 3.5, she's funny as heck too. Smart funny. It's, yeah. Again, I couldn't. Their dad is hilarious. He's a funny man. So, because, I mean, you've all seen me. I can't be with somebody that my partner has to be funny. Otherwise I'm a lot. I would be a lot for somebody that didn't have a good sense of humor, right? Right? I would be a lot. It's all right. Yeah. That's funny, Chuck. I'm going to read that out loud. She said, my mom always said I walk like a baby elephant. I thought that wasn't a compliment. Yeah. One of my mom's friends said I wasn't a sweet cookie, or whatever the phrase was. I was a burnt biscuit. Tells you a lot about how I was when I was little. I think I'd rather be told I walked like a baby elephant than be called a burnt biscuit. But my attitude is, oh, you think so? You want to see burnt biscuit? Bring it. No, I'm just kidding. And then I get voted most likely to be a nun, for those of you who did not hear that story, in high school, because I was kind of rigid and uptight. I'm a very different person. I mean, I was the same person, but my mindset was very different. Yeah, I got voted most likely to be a nun, and not out of sarcasm. Yeah. So there you go. Like I said, I tell stories. I did a lot more crocheting today than I did last time live, right? I showed who told me it was called the Russian join. Did the Russian join, and I got that far. I actually finished. There's the knot, so my next stitch is officially through the first cake. Ugh, this blanket. I could. By the way, I'm pattern testing for Becky, and the pattern, I can use a 4 or a 5 weight. So you know what yarn I'm going to use? I'm going to be using Colorama Halo. You know I am. So that's I got to get to work on that. That won't take me long. I was reading the pattern. I can whip through that pretty good. Or the pat your head and rub your tummy, right? I can do it. I have to think for a second, but I can do it. The walk and chew gum at the same time. But I can also manage to hurt myself randomly, not on purpose. Tripping or whatever. You've heard my concussion stories. I've had 3 concussions ever. According to the MRI I had for migraines, there's no evidence of any kind of damage. They said you can't even tell that I had, like looking at the MRI, you can't even tell that I've had concussions at all. Yes, I'm lucky. I don't plan on ever having another one. They suck. I will take migraines over concussions. Concussions are miserable. Talk about not being able to think straight. Oof. Anyway. Yes. Let's see. And then I have that secret thing that I'm kind of conspiring with Camille, but I'm leaving that in Camille's court. But I did get it to work. And I told her how I got it to work. So I'm wondering. Oh, but for the 70s, there's going to be another very humorous picture of my dad for the Decade Divas. um, in the next, so it'll be Saturday shout out. So, but yeah, my dad's a character and a half. Love that dude. He's a funny man. But again, I did come by it naturally. I did. I'm extroverted. He's like triple my extrovert, or maybe more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm an introvert compared to him. I'm not an introvert, but compared to him. Mm-hmm. Yep. They can cause permanent damage, and I feel really grateful that concussions can cause permanent damage. I feel really great. Well, oh, hi, Rose Tube and Eddie. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in, Rose Tube. Again, I saw you earlier. I'm sorry, I just looked over at my vertical and saw the two of you over there. You forgot the K. Rose, you forgot the K, but you had it all the way. How's my day? How is my day? My day is good. Triple. Camille, triple? I'm not sure. There you go. There you go, Rose Tube. You got it. I think what I want to do, and oh my gosh, it's going to take me going through and really documenting. What I want to do is make a list of everybody that drops their channels in the live and then put it as a pinned comment, but we'll see. Oh, triple, yes. My dad is triple the extrovert, yes. Yes, he is. I know that's hard to imagine. Yes, I know. Because I'm extroverted. I'm very extroverted. Yeah, triple compared to me, yes. Sorry. Right before you answered, I realized what it was. I apologize. My eyes are driving me crazy. Did I take my allergy? I took my vitamins. It's empty. I took my vitamins. During the day, all I have is vitamins. It's my... Oh, you're funny, Camille. Thank you. But anyway, please do yourself a favor and make one of those, even again, a gift to yourself. Make one of those nitty gritty washcloths. 100% cotton, I would recommend. I would recommend 100% cotton. It's fantastic. Oh, my Halloween shirt is for the, I purred a spell on you. It's for the Rocky Mountain Feline Rescues. So this is where I adopted my kitties, my BOGO kitties. So we paid for him. Oh no, Camille, been there. Way too many times I have put my paintbrush straight into my drink. I'm so sorry. At least it's acrylic paint? Or is that worse? I don't know. I guess it's ruined either way. It's ruined either way, right? Okay. But anyway, I'm going to go for about 4 more minutes. Coffee paint. There you go. You could just paint with the coffee. I wouldn't recommend drinking that coffee. You could paint with the coffee. Yeah. So, you're doing watercolor. Oh. That coffee would probably still be drinkable, but you could definitely paint with that coffee. If you're doing watercolors, because that would absorb, right? I want to see that painting now. Just paint with coffee. Use coffee instead of water, Camille. It'll be fine. Yeah, sorry. What did I make? So, RoseTube is asking what I made. I finished to where I'm on the second cake. I joined this second cake of yarn. This is Camille's Ripple Blanket. This is a donation blanket for Camp Boggy Creek. So, there you go. Spit paints. I love that. Go, Chuck. Just spit the coffee out onto the watercolor thing. Yeah, of course, you can subscribe. I'm significantly older than you, and I'm very excited. My husband is actually on vacation. He has a ton of vacation time built up, so he's on vacation, and so he is home and not working at the jail like his normal. Yeah, this is going to be such a nice donation. My debate, because remember, I have Colorama Halo to make a safe haven blanket as well. Don't know how to do that. Why is it not doing that? Oops, just yeeted myself out of my chat. Oh my goodness. All right. So, yes, because Camille's hubby is awesome and makes her coffee again for her when she needs it. But my safe haven blanket is also going to be out of Halo yarn. It's not going to be this bright stripes like this. It is called Mandarin and something. It's Mandarin. So it's a purple and an orange, but it's a much lighter orange than this. Much lighter orange. There's the orange. But yeah, Camp Boggy Creek is where this is going, and then Safe Haven I'm making. If I have enough, I'm pretty confident I have enough to make a. That's probably exactly the problem, Chuck. That because hubby's on vacation and he's just hanging out downstairs, I want to go hang out with him. But he decided he wanted to veg in front of the TV, and I don't blame him. I mean, he has to get up and actually he doesn't have to get up tomorrow morning. He doesn't have to get up early tomorrow morning because normally now that the 17-year-old has, so my stepdaughter that's 17, she has her driver's license now, and most days we have an extra car, so most days she can drive herself to school now, and so he doesn't have to stay up late when he gets off work because he works the graveyard shifts, so he doesn't have to stay up, take her to work, take her to school, and then come back and then go to bed. And tomorrow morning he doesn't have to get up and take her to school, so it's wonderful. Safe Haven blankets, beginning of November. Oh, is that correct? Lexi says Safe Haven blankets are due the beginning of November. Is that correct? If that's correct, I am going to have a challenge. So Camille, if you're in here or you're in the other couple years, Miss Monica, you made it home safely. Yay, you did not hit a stop sign. Way to go, Miss Monica. All right. That is the ultimate vacation pastime, vegging in front of the... Yeah, no. And he, never gets to it when I get mine done. Okay, so when you get yours done is the... Okay, so as long as you know we're working on it, you kind of have some flexibility. Okay. And it's not like you're going to be mailing it, obviously, because that'd be crazy. We'll mail it to you, but you mailing that many blankets would be insanity. And I heard that the postal rates went up as of tonight at midnight. I don't know, midnight where, Eastern time probably. And then for packages. And then I heard it's all the way through January 18th or something like that, which is crazy, but yeah. You'll probably go a few times a year, maybe quarterly or something. Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Monica. I'm glad I could give you a good laugh because that's what I do. I try to be funny. I joked that sometimes my job was a math teacher, and sometimes my job was stand-up comedian. Because although I don't have the bits, so to speak, it's more that in the moment, I just think of funny things to say, or I say funny things and then pretend like I did it on purpose, because usually it's not actually on purpose. Anyway, I've been a channel for a couple. Oh, Thrifty, how are you, Rachel? How long have I been a channel? 2.5 years, but I've only been really consistently making content since January, and I only started doing lives. Camille, was that November or December that I did that live with you? I can't remember. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Camille. January 18th. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for confirming, Linda. I thought that's the day. Oh, Thrifty, you came over in both. Drop your channels in both, Thrifty. You know how. Hooks247. So that you can get. I need to go. I did not. One of my goals today was to catch up on people's videos. What did I not get done because I had lunch and went to Michael's with my friend? I did not get any videos caught up on. Oh, yes. Well, Thrifty, I was more saying go to both places so you could drop your channel in both places. Rose Tube, if you don't know Thrifty, she's lovely. She's a very sweet lady. Think November. Aim for November. Okay. Aim for November for Safe Haven. For this, let me see. I took the little stitch markers out. Let me do this. Okay, Chuck, this will take up the rest of the time. Elliot Queen. Okay, I'll check that out. All right. So I'm going to put a stitch marker every 10 so I can answer your question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chat amongst yourselves. All right. This is just going to make it easier for me to tell you the total. Luckily, I have 50 bajillion basic stitch markers. I don't think I have enough of the cute hanky stitch markers to do this. Just use the basic ones. Can you all hear whatever the heck my husband is watching on television? It's very loud to me. I am so sound sensitive, though. I don't know what you can hear and what you can't hear, because I can hear everything. Supersonic hearing sounds fantastic. No, it stinks. You don't want it. My student. Oh, I just don't remember. So, oh no, it gives me something to do here that's actually on the blanket. And I need to be able to answer that. That's a great question. Okay, if I can count. Remember, my C word is counting. We learned from Magic Frog that her M word is math. So my C word is counting. Yes, I was a math teacher and I hate counting. Crochet made me hate counting even more. I don't mind counting to 10. It doesn't bother me. But you notice I don't count the whole row because nope, not doing that. Nope. I count to 10. That's what I do. Sorry. Had to do the count there for a minute. That reminds me of a funny story. So my ex has a much younger wife. And at age 55, he had another kid. So my kids were grown adults, and he was a grandfather before he had... That's not Jersey. I know. So, Rose, you could hear whatever the heck my husband is listening to. Well, darn it. Okay. Oh, I gotta look over here. Perfect. Thank you, Thrifty. That's I was appreciating that for you. Thrifty certainly showed you how to drop your channel if you need to or want to. Okay. And yeah, RoseTube can hear it. Well, that's that young versus old thing. Isn't there some pitch or something that you can't hear when you're over age 30? I don't know. Not the one I mean. But now you can claim that C is for counting. It could mean something different in your head. Is that a stitch or is that the stitch? Yeah, no, there's one more. Okay. So, drum roll. What's the answer to the question? Yeah, there's nothing clear. See if I could shut the... So sometimes if it's bad and I'm worried about anything, I cover the vent and I shut the door, which my cats do not appreciate. Let's see. So it looks like I have 101 stitches on my foundation. If I counted correctly, 101 is the answer. And like I said, it's somewhere between, it's at a minimum, it's 36 inches, but it could be as much as 38. It just kind of, you can see this has a lot of drape to it. For bulky yarn, that's amazing. But I am using the 8mm hook. You have a wonderful, blessed weekend too. Oh, there's someone over here. I've got to figure out. Camille, can you go over to the vertical and take care of stuff for me? Or Lexi, go over to the vertical and take care of some stuff that's happening over there. For some reason, it's not letting me do anything to fix that. Chuck. Oh, women have trouble hearing low sounds. Men are the opposites in God's perfect plan for couples married into old age. They can't hear each other. That's just funny. Yeah, Lexi or Linda or Camille, somebody please go over into the vertical and take care of the stuff that's there, because for whatever reason it's not letting me take care of what's in there. Because it's ridiculous. And I can't do anything, and that's frustrating. Why is it not letting me do that? Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Thank you. I have been making crocheting blankets since 2021, to answer that question. 2021. Oh, glaucoma. My sister and my grandfather had that. This is the first time I've ever done a ripple style blanket. I've never done a chevron blanket. So, and this pattern has been so easy. Love Camille's pattern. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. But yeah, glaucoma is a bummer. But yeah. Oh, here's the side I'm working on. But yeah. When I am doing a foundation, this is what I do. I literally count by tens, put a stitch marker. And this had no skipped stitches, so I did this as a foundation row. I didn't just do it as a big chain and then go from there. Do you know why? Because that takes more counting. I like to do it this way, if I can. Now, I still have not figured out, and I don't know if Sam put a video out on that or not, Sam by Hook or by Needles, about how you can do a foundation. Oh, thank you, Rachel. That's so sweet. I'm afraid to ask. You can imagine what word. My C word is counting. Word is math. It'd be a problem if my M word was math because, you know, I did teach over 20 years. Yes, the ripple here is just so nice because it's there, but it's not extreme. It's so pretty. I highly recommend this pattern. This is fantastic. And Linda, thank you so much. Seriously. Yeah. Okay, I can send those. Okay, thanks, Lexi. I can send those hugs and I can send those prayers for sure. Glaucoma is a bummer. If you stay on it and you get checked regularly, you can. Yes. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay, Sam. Believe me, I forget half the stuff I'm supposed to do. So you get it, right, Sam? So yeah, next week's video, our next week's Decade Diva shout out will be another picture of my dad that's related to the 70s, but it won't be from the 70s. It's more current, but it's directly related to the 70s as well. It's okay, Sam. If you get to it, awesome. If you don't, you don't. But if you do, make sure to tag me. Oh, right. Oh, yes, Linda. If you color controlled and you went like an ombre blue dark to light and then went into like an ombre tan from light to dark, it would look completely like a beach. That would be amazing. Right, I agree, Chuck. I think the stripes add to where you can really see that wave definition. Right there you can see that I did not color control. Where was it? Because there's a jump right there. A little bit of a jump right there, but mostly it looks pretty straightforward, nice, even stripes. But yes, I think that accentuates. Okay, bye, Luana. My gosh, what is wrong with my brain and your name? I'm so glad you love that picture of my dad. It's so funny. It's, yeah. I have a 30-year-old daughter and a 28-year-old daughter, and I was not young when I had my child. Well, I mean, I was young, but I wasn't young. So, yes, I am older than I look, and I have straight up white hair right here. I wish it was all this beautiful white color, then I wouldn't make it purple. I'd leave it alone. And right now I'm trying to fade out this purple, and it's fading into this blue. But I'm going to do it. I'm trying a different brand of purple, so I'll let you see that. Yeah. I like to joke that I don't necessarily look. Can I see the kitty? Kitty. Come here. Missy Miss. Come here. She's coming. Come on. Come on, kitty. Okay. Here's my kitty cat. Here's my Missy Miss. She's not thrilled. She came running, though. She knows her name. She knew I was calling her. Yeah, yours turned white in your 30s. That's just like my mom, Renee. There's my kitty. With the cute half black, half white mustache. See? See what I'm talking about? It's so cute. She's so cute. This is Missy Missy. So this is her. This is my sweet girl. So there you go, Rose tube. You got to see the kitty. Yeah, my mom was like that. I think by 35, she was completely grayish white. My hair that has turned, I know, again, you can't fully see it, but there's a significant white stripe. I do not have gray hair. I have white hair where it's white, but it's only in strips. If it was all white, I'd just let it be all white. Here's Kitty in the box. There she is. This is cute little Missy Miss. I appreciate her. She's a sweet girl. And, she can't lay on my project anymore because it's over there. I mean, she can't lay on it while I'm trying to work on it. But yeah, she's a good girl. She's about... Well, that's true. That's definitely true, Lexi. Okay. Okay. So she's a happy girl. All right. What was I starting to say and I interrupted myself? Oh, you want to see her beans? She's got multicolored beans. Can you see them? She's like, what are you doing? Those are my beans. She's got the multicolored beans. So cute. She is. She's a sweet girl. Yeah, Renee has lived a life. And now it's a beautiful life. You're in both. Perfect. Yeah. I am a little bit of a comedian. Yes, I am. I try to be funny. I do. I think I'm funny. Now, am I funny all the time? This way. Nope. Not all the time. And to that, Lexi, over in the vertical, I'm going to say, hi, Ian is weirdo. I'm so sorry I missed you. I was showing my kitty. Here, I don't know if you've seen my Missy kitty. This is my kitty, Missy. Look at this face. Look at that face. Oh, she's so sweet, and she's got the little white paws. And now she's like, oh, I'm going to go get that coffee that has creamer in it. That's exactly why she was going over there. Oh, Ian is a weirdo. You're going to love this cup. I'll just hold it there for a sec. Somebody sent me this in Happy Mail. Her Creatively Crafty Me sent me this in Happy Mail, and it is hilarious. So, all right. So, yes, Renee, I think, again, Ashes to Beauty. I think there's a book titled that. That's you make me think of that. Yes, this is Missy is her name. Missy Cat is my cute little kitty, and there's my hilarious coffee mug, but literally she's only hanging out now because she wants the creamer that's in here. Isn't it funny? It's like those ones with the crows. Have you seen it with the caw? But there's other letters too. Yeah. But anyway, so funniest happy mail I've gotten, that's for sure. Gets a lot of use too. Okay, well, she does not fit the mold, Sam. She just, all of her colors, my friend said it's like they took a bucket of all the cat colors and mixed them up and threw Missy in there to get her coloring. She's so, I mean, she's got all the colors. Because she's tortoiseshell, but she's calico, because she's got too much white to just be torty. But, yeah. Oh, she's trying to get that creamer. Oh, gotta grab it before she gets it. That's what she was going for. That's what she was doing. Alright. Siamese cat. Oh, Siamese cat family. Oh, that's so cute. Siamese kitties are cute. I believe, I mean, it was just a stray that decided she'd breaking all the rules. Yes, she is. She breaks all the rules. None of the rules apply to this one right here. But yeah, no, she's after my creamer. 100%. That's what this is right here. Renee, I believe that is true, and it has something to do with the Y chromosome in cats, and that male cats are limited to 2 colors or something like that. Like obviously an orange tabby, like my big fatty catty, that's always in the pictures, Flynn, which is her baby. She had 5 kittens. 2 of them looked like Flynn, and one of them was full orange tabby. But male cats, yes, I believe that is true. Yes, and gingers, especially if they're full ginger cats, they tend to be male. Every once in a while, I've seen an orange tabby that was female, but it was like it was somewhere between being ginger and, what do they call it, buff, beige? I can't remember what the other color name is. Yeah, it's very rare for female kitties. Yeah, it's most orange kitties I've known, especially if they're all orange, have been males. Ginger kitties are cute, but yeah. Calicos are always female. And it's, again, Renee, I do believe that's true. Basically, because Nick has said this before too, that I look much younger than I am, because I generally do. You know what my secret is? That I stay out of the sun. Like, I get sunburned so easy, it's ridiculous. I have special sleeves I pull on in the car during the summer so that I don't get sunburned in the car. I hate getting sunburned. So, and I use face cream with sunscreen in it. And then I use night cream. That's it. There's my secret. And genetics. My dad looks great for his age. He's 82, right? I said 82. Yeah, 82. Oh, so sweet. She's being sweet now, but it's because she's eyeing this cream. Anyway, so Ian, so if you don't know Ian is Weirdo, he's working with Hook That Yarn Crystal. I am 10 years older than Eddie said he is. Because you're over in that chat, you can go look at that. Like I said, my sister's 2 years older than me, but she's always... Yeah, she's always looked, until recently. Now people can't tell which one of us is older. She just had a more mature face, not that she looked older, if that makes sense. Okay, go have some food, Sam. I'm probably going to go here pretty soon. Yeah, well, I'm pretty... Lexi's got an eye on it. I'm okay. Hi, Naomi. I'm just about to finish. I will show you, Naomi, over in the vertical. You can drop your channel Hooks247 while you're there, and I gotta take this away again, or my cat is going to get into my coffee. She gets into my tea too, even when it doesn't have creamer. Why? This kitty is nuts. She's a nutter. She's a nutty kitty. She's a sweet girl, though. Okay, so I'm going to show you. There's those beans. Can you see them? She's not really letting me show you, but this is what I worked on. well, this, and I talked about some other stuff. This is Camille's Creations Ripple Blanket. This is going to be donated to Camp Boggy Creek. It is being made with Colorama Halo. The colorway is Snapdragon. I am using a, where is it? And you were on when I was at lunch with a friend. Yes, perfect, Ian. That's true too. Staying active helps. Being a high school teacher kept me young mentally too. Maybe in a bad way. I'm using an 8mm hook. I use the foam handles because I like the inline Susan Bates style hooks, but I need the grippy. Like I said, this is Snapdragon. I know that Naomi, I know that it didn't drop for you. Why didn't it drop? Try again with a lowercase h. I don't know why. It should have taken a capital H. But try again, Naomi. Naomi probably knows Deb. Deb Morgana is very generous, but I told her I would use that for our donation blanket, and then she sent me some more Colorama Halo, because, again, borderline addicted to this stuff. That I'm going to make a hopefully full size, at least a twin size blanket for Safe Haven, which is a DV shelter down in Texas. I will be sending that to Camille. You're knitting with Camille's yarn. Which one did you get again, Renee? So Ian has some dyed yarn, hand dyed yarn too. Renee just bought it was her last dyeing session yarn, right? Why isn't it cooperating? Oh, there it goes, Naomi. Hooray. When you have a chance, Naomi, pop over into the horizontal. I appreciate that you think I'm nice. I am kind of nice most of the time. Unless you go against my principles. The lakeside that looks like the Van Gogh. Yes. I had this idea, and I don't mind sharing this. Oh, bye Rose Tube. You probably have school tomorrow, right? All right. So this is my blanket that looks like Mile High Stadium. Okay, this is called stitch. I was thinking if you had the right yarn, you could probably get a Bavarian stitch to look like Starry Night. I'm having to do something crazy for the corners just because of how Mile High is built. So I had to, those are connected. That's how it's getting those ridges. But anyway, I'm very happy with this blanket. I have to have that done by Saturday for the baby shower. It's going to be done on time. Yay! And the baby's not due for a couple months, like December or January. So I'm actually going to have the blanket done before the baby is born. That feels like a miracle for my 2025. Hasn't happened yet. This will be the first. Actually, that whole problem started in 2024. So, yes. So, Naomi, the reason I had you come over here is so you could drop your channel over here as well. Just in case people don't know you. And Ian, what I was going to say, Ian is weirdo, and Hook That Yarn Crystal have a Halloween, and they made a Star Trek shirt pattern. I need to ask seeing you reminded me, I need to ask my 17-year-old stepdaughter which color she wants, because I will make that for her. Because she's a Captain Kirk lover, so that's probably yellow, right? Isn't that the one he wore? Anyway. When is this baby due? I think the baby, this is one of my husband's coworkers, and I want to say the baby, it's either due in December or January. So it's not like super super soon. I know it's not as late as February. So yeah, Naomi, if you didn't already, some are auto drops. Oh, and Ian, you did drop your channel, right? Yeah. So yeah, Naomi, like I said, the main reason I wanted you to come over here was not to switch platforms, but to make sure you could drop your channel in both. The Star Trek top is so good. It's so good. Gold, green, depending on, so I need to just ask her which one she wants. Okay, everybody hold and admire the stuff behind me here for a minute. I'm going to go grab some yarn and I'm going to ask you your opinion on color, because I know you're enough of a Trekkie, you too, Sam, to be able to help me out. Let me ask if this is the right color. Okay. Which one of these is correct? This is Big Twist value. I have lots of this. Don't worry. Lots of this color. This is mustard. Or this is Premier Basic. What color? What's your color? Dijon mustard. So we have, didn't I say mustard? We have mustard and we have Dijon mustard. Which would be the right color for Kirk? Yeah, no, Renee, Picard's my dude. He made Star Trek scarves. I'm going to have to check that out. Mustard? Got one vote for mustard as being the right color. I have lots of this, so it's easier if this is the right color. And then gold. For the insignia, because we need the insignia to stand out, right? That's... I have some gold thread. But you think the brighter one, huh? I like... So do this and use this for details is what Ian's leaning would be. Because I need a different color on that sleeve, right? There's some color work on the sleeve. I feel like I'm off center. Sorry, I am off center. Okay. Okay, but these are good colors in general, right? See, I started working a honeycomb pattern there, but I'll pull that out. I was just swatching. Okay. Right. Ian, if you didn't know, Renee made her whole family Star Trek. Was it shirts or whole outfits, Renee? I don't remember. For Halloween one year. Okay, switch. I think I might have written them backwards. So do this one, the brighter one, as the main color, and the mustard. This is the accent. The brighter one as the main color. This is mustard. This one's Dijon. It's backwards in my brain. This one should be the Dijon, but whatever. Whole outfits. Wow. And they were blue? I already forgot. So people are leaning toward this as the main color. And then this one is the accent. Okay, sorry, I missed this. Yeah, okay. like looking at them, I do think that is the best option, because this is brighter. Now, I'm not genetically related to her at all. Again, it's my stepdaughter, but she looks good in yellow. Yellow is not so much my color. Washes me right out. I already look plenty white. Now, super white. I have a... Yes, I'm doing 2 feeds again. Yes, Naomi. But I've got everything kind of worked out. That's where I'm looking at the vertical. But I couldn't like, frick. I couldn't in the vertical. It wasn't letting me. I needed to send a mod in there because it was not letting me edit any or like deal with anything. And I had a real questionable commentator over in there. Anyway. Family red shirt. Oh, lycra. You did, yeah. Right, because red shirts, aren't they notoriously the ones that die? Is that correct? Maybe that's why I was thinking blue, because the blue... No, blue... Ian and I are blue, because we're science-minded. Earlier, Magic Frog was in here, and she said that math is the M word to her. And I said that the C word to me is counting. I'm a math teacher and I hate counting. I used to dislike it. Thanks to Crochet, I hate it. Just because you do it so much. You know, that whole doing it all the time, you get sick of it. Anyway. Yeah, that's true. You were dangerous. Yes. Yes. And I'm not surprised. It's, Naomi, there are pluses and minuses to doing the dual stream. I mean, I've gotten a lot of the kinks worked out. A lot of them. I had a sound problem earlier. We got that fixed. Red is security and engineering. Okay. Exactly, Ian. It's not. So you're with me. The C word is counting. Oh, of course, Naomi. Of course. Hi, Shannon. Shannon the Spoony Stitcher now. The other Shannon was here earlier. Now we got Shannon the Spoony Stitcher in the vertical. You are, I think it shows you how. If it's not showing you how, hooks 247. And Spoony, you can drop it there, and then you can either chat in the vertical and hang out in there, which is totally cool. You notice I gave you a wrench, and you're in the vertical. I think Luxie is still in the vertical. Because for some reason, because I'm doing this dual stream where it's horizontal and vertical, it was not letting me do any kind of anything where I could block somebody, because somebody said some real questionable stuff earlier, and I could not edit it, so I had to say, oh, Shannon, you're still listening. I know you're a busy lady. Thank you for still listening. So I got another yarn Shannon in my horizontal, and I got the Spoony Stitcher Shannon over in my vertical. Working on wrapping Teresa's birthday gifts. So her birthday is this week, right? Excuse my phone. Her birthday is this week. Is that correct, Teresa Critters Crochet? Hey, since you have a wrench, Spoony, you can drop Teresa's link and your link if you want. And you're still in there, Lexi. So, yeah, Spoony, it's up to you if you want to stay in the vertical, or you can pop over to the horizontal and drop your link, or you can drop them in both. I don't care. And Shannon, another yarn, you've already dropped them in both sides, right? But, yeah, seriously, I need to do... I need to do the Captain Kirk shirt. Sorry, the Star Trek shirt that you guys, that Ian is a weirdo and Hook That Yarn Crystal are working on. Pattern designing. Right. Exactly. Red shirts tend to die more. Ian is saying red shirts tend to die more because they're sent down in landing parties as cannon fodder. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. I think Teresa's birthday is this week. Teresa's Critters Crochet. She made her 2,000 goal, which is super exciting. 2,000 subscribers, that is. I still got a little ways to go. I'm good on watch hours, in part because of the lives. That really makes a difference. Yeah, yes, you're correct, Renee. That's what I'm aware of about Marines as well. They're the ones that are front lines, so to speak. I mean, there's a certain classification or group of Army people that also fit that as Marines. So the red shirts made sense for your family, not because of the dyeing. Yeah, okay. Shannon, if you want to, one last time, another yarn, go ahead and write hooks 247 if you want, but you don't have to. But yes, you get some rest. So working on Scotty's uniform. Yes, it's going to be so cute. His, Ian's kitty's name is Scotty. And he looks big and fluffy, but he's a little tiny guy in all that fluff. He's a Scottish fold, which is perfectly accurate. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spoonie. So, Spoonie Shannon dropped hers and Teresa's links over in the vertical if you don't know them. Yes, perfect. Perfect, another yarn. Yes, and then you take care of yourself and get some rest, and then I will put you on my calendar for Wednesday. Okay, so funny thing. So Wesley Crusher as in Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton. I had a student, Renee, that was named Will Wheaton. And I say it that way because of Big Bang Theory, sorry. Will Wheaton. Yeah, he's just floofy. He's a skinny little dude, but he's a floof. And I had a student named Will Wheaton. And every time, see, this is just how silly I am. Every time I would get an email from Will Wheaton, I would giggle a little bit. He wasn't the actor. He's not related to the actor. But his name was the same, so it made me giggle. I like to show people that I got, not until he was not my student, to clarify, not until he was out of high school. I like to tell people, I don't think I showed to anybody, tell people that, yes, Will Wheaton is my student. Stand By Me, yes, correct. Correct, Lexi, that was, I believe, his first role in Stand By Me. I still have cat fur on my face. She is extra sheddy today. My floofy cat. Okay. So, yes, and I've gone way past what I intended. But that's all right. That's all right. Give Shannon time to, the other Shannon, time to join us, and give Shannon another yarn time to get on both places. And okay. There's a fascinating question on the vertical, and I'll explain why it's fascinating, and I'm going to connect it to stuff. Yes. Yes, correct. The temptation, but he was such a good student. That's why I got emails from him all the time. I'm going to be 2 minutes late to your class. What am I going to miss? I missed school today because I'm sick. What do I need to make up? He was on top of it. He was a stellar student. So that one probably, the phrase popped in my brain, but not actually directed toward him. So here's the question from Lavert Leslie. The question is, what is your favorite holiday dessert? Why this is a fascinating question. Live Fantastical does collaboration, like she does collaborations with different content creators. This month, she's the one that made, oh, can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, let me look this way. Well, pooey. Phooey pooey. Knocking things down, y'all. Big surprise. It was inevitable. There it is. Okay. Okay. These journals. And it's well loved. And it has these little drawings. It's so fun. It's not an actual mince pie. So Renee is answering your question. I do love mince pie. Leslie, Renee is answering your question, mince pie. I will get to the answer to your question, but it's directly related to all this. So, if you enter her collab and by making something with the theme, you can win a journal. There's lots of them. This is just the first design. I love this design. I use it all the time. Yes, cream nut custard. Cream nut custard. I use it for notes. I know it's glaring off of there because of the white. Anyway, there's many designs. So, this month's collaborator is her daughter Cheyenne, who does all the art. Okay, again, there's many different designs. And Camille says favorite holiday dessert is pecan pie. That used to be my favorite. October's theme is witches, and I found the cutest thing I'm going to make for my granddaughter. It's so cute, I can hardly stand it. Naomi says pumpkin pie is her favorite holiday dessert. My birthday is very near and sometimes on Thanksgiving, so I disliked pumpkin pie on principle because I didn't want pumpkin pie. I wanted birthday cake. Now I like pumpkin pie, but as a kid, again, y'all are getting to know I was not the perfect little child. I just wasn't. But in high school, I was very uptight, which is how I got voted most likely to be a nun. I'm not Catholic, by the way. So anyway, having connection issue. Oh, okay. Thanks, Spoony, and thanks for dropping those links. And you take care of yourself. She's having internet connection issues. The weather's funky today, all around. So okay. So October is, what did I just say? Witches. So stuff with witches. So. And Camille thinks it's funny that I disliked pumpkin pie on principle. I did. I genuinely did. I'm silly. All right. Always have been. November is cornucopia. So, however you would interpret that. But the thing with the make-alongs with Live Fantastical is it's literally any creation, anything you create, make. So food can be included. To loop back to the question, for Leslie, what is your favorite holiday dessert? I'm making it for my December. I'm the collaborator with Live Fantastical. And the theme is It's Summer Down Under. So that's the whole Southern Hemisphere. It's summer at Christmas time. However you want to interpret that. Well, my favorite dessert is from Australia. My favorite holiday dessert, my favorite dessert period. It's called pavlova. I can make it. I can manage to make it here in the U.S. It's not in the U.S. It's at high altitude in a basic desert. It's challenging. Nice as if you go to sea level and make it. Pavlova. So, since you can cook something as one of your ways to enter, since you can cook something, pavlova, I will be making pavlova. That is not the only thing I'm doing, but I will be making pavlova. Yes, thank you, Sam, for writing that word. And my plan is to probably put lemon curd with it, lemon curd and some cream. I can't describe it. It's like meringue, but see, that's not quite right. It kind of has a crispy shell, and it's heaven. I love pavlova. It's my favorite. I do like mince pie. I use pecan pie used, or pecan depending on where you're from. It used to be my favorite. Top. Pavlova overtook it and then some. So good. So good. Oh, nice. Yes, the magic egg is the way to go, Sam. But it costs too much now. I used to be able to get them through Amazon. The magic egg is 100% the best way to do the pavlova. And my pavlovas came out better when I had the magic egg. But now it's, I want to say $15 or $20 for one egg. So it's a plastic egg with the mix, and you just add water and then follow the instructions. It's magic. That's why it's called the magic egg, I think. I think that's what it's called. But yes, they're brilliant. I'm going to have to check. I feel like I've seen Brianna K. Right, Sam? It's a bummer. I'm bummed out about it. And I thank you, Lexi, for being in booth. I think we're probably good now, but chocolate raspberry flourless cake. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds, Lexi says a decadent chocolate raspberry flourless cake. That sounds amazing. I wonder if any of them are on the list of any of Camille's lists. Camille's lists, I think, are only written patterns, though, other than her own tutorials. I need to make another pumpkin hat because one I made for my granddaughter now fits my grandson, so my granddaughter needs one. But anyway, Live Fantastical, you could win a journal, but then I'm giving away something, not telling you. It's not the pavlova, because no. But I'm giving away something in December too, if you enter. Yes, I think we all want Lexi's dessert. Decadent chocolate raspberry flourless cake sounds amazing. I assume that's what Camille is talking about. But yeah, I think it's safe over there in that one. But you can win a journal from Michelle, 1L Michelle. And then I will be giving away something I'm not telling you. You'll have to see. But it's not the pavlova, because no, I can't do that. But yes, they're all written. Okay, so Camille's Holiday Challenge, the 25 whatevers list, written patterns, but often they have the video as well. But the reason I mention that is, as far as I know, none of your lists are just video tutorials. They're all have the written pattern, and some of them have video links. Most of them, I would say, at least the ones I've looked at, because there's 4 of them on my list. I really need to make my Christmas stocking for my son-in-law that I haven't made a Christmas stocking for yet. Oh yeah, you can do that too. So what Lexi said over in here for the It's Summer Down Under, merino wool, all merino, if I understand correct, comes from Australia, maybe Australia and New Zealand. I'm going to comment on Naomi's comment here momentarily. So merino wool comes from down under. So if you use merino wool, that qualifies. But again, it could be from Chile or Brazil, I suppose. That's kind of at the equator. Probably go a little further. So Chile is what comes to mind. It's down in the south of South America. It could be South Africa. It could be something from there. It could be something Antarctica. It could be inspired by that. It could be Galapagos Islands, which is turtles, right? So anyway, you can just do just about anything. But I did I do a post? No, I linked it in something. I'll do a post about the October make-along, but I am giving you a heads up because you can Peru. What's in Peru? Lots of things are in Peru. Peru is, yeah. Is Peru south enough? I mean, it's certainly southern hemisphere, but is it far enough south? I'm trying to picture it. I used my Spanish teacher. I'm friends with his wife on Facebook, so still connected. My Spanish teacher is he made us learn the geography, and I am failing that miserably right now. But yes, anyway. So what Naomi said is, I made a chocolate pecan pie for fellowship, and it is a request every year now. And that is just how it is. So I make kitchen scrubbies out of nylon. It started with nylon tulle, but now I have the stitch soak scrub. My family, that's all they want from me. That's literally all they want from me at Christmas. My adult family, like my aunts and uncles, my sister, my dad. Not the kids, of course. But my adult children say, I need a new scrubby, Mom. Can you take care of that? You know, and there's my phone. Being my phone. I cannot. I'm now at 3 hours, y'all. How? How does this happen? I am a chatty person. Again, to emphasize again about my dad is 3 times the extrovert I am. I seriously look like an introvert next to that man. I came by it naturally. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Linda, go grab the link to the October make-along. I think it's like a 5-minute video or a 9-minute video or something like that. Could you do that? That would be super helpful. And yes, Live Fantastical, she's live 9:30 Eastern tomorrow night. She's Monday nights. I'm Sunday nights. South American, Africa, confused. I get it, Sam. It's like, I am pretty lost with, where is Fiji relative to you? I'll just throw that one out. I don't know. Is Fiji close to Australia? Or is it out in the middle of the Pacific, like something that starts with a T that I can't think of right now? Well, there's the Hawaiian Islands that are out in the middle, and the Samoa, and what's the one with the T? Tahiti. There it is. That's in the middle of the ocean. Is Fiji close to you, or is it in the middle of the ocean? I don't know. See, there's some things we just don't retain. I don't know. And my South American is not great. And they are similarly shaped. You're absolutely correct, Sam. This is also coffee and cream. But she didn't try to get into this one because it has a lid. All right. So, yeah, I'm waiting for Linda to grab that link for So Magical. Thank you. So, if you go to that link that Linda just dropped in the horizontal, that is the October. Yes. Yes. Time for you to go to sleep, Arity. It's time for me to go to sleep. By Wednesday, in my ideal world, I'll have this done and my Mile High blanket. The Mile High blanket has to be the priority, though, because the baby shower is Saturday. Baby's not due till end of December or January. I just don't remember which. I know, Naomi, you guys are over an hour. I don't understand how I'm so chatty. I don't. It's just how I am. Good night, Arity. But yeah, I will. I'll give it like to the Zaveman show. Yeah, 3 hours and 29 seconds now. So I definitely thank you, Camille, and thank you, Lexi, and thank you, Linda, and thank you, Sam, for just hanging out and being here and informative. I need to give you a wrench is what I need to do, Sam. And Linda's channel just dropped by Nightbot there too, if you didn't already have it. So yes, I need to not say 21 goodbyes. It's only 10 o'clock my time, but I'm wiped out because 3 hours of just talking. I'm not talking to myself, but in a weird way, it's like I'm talking to myself. Just like when I was teaching. Just kidding. These were awesome. I mean, were they all awesome? No. Just sometimes I'm ridiculous. This is why I know this is why you come hang out. It's for stuff like that. Because I just say ridiculous things. Anyway, so Camille's holiday challenge. Back to that, I've only mentioned about 1,000 times, but not fully, hardly at all. Lots of things to do. Yes, Camille, if you want to drop the holiday challenge link, that would be fantastic. Yes, I appreciate you all. Thank you, Lexi, for saying goodbyes in there. I'm going to give Camille a couple of seconds to drop the link to the holiday challenge. I think it's in the description box, but I'm not positive. And Naomi, I need to know, when you went over an hour, were you like, oh my gosh, we've been on forever? Yeah, no, I'm ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. It's okay. I can be ridiculous. And I think Ian headed out, but Ian dropped. Hopefully, if he didn't, I've done a shout out, so you can go find. If you are looking for channels to watch, my shout out Saturdays have a million. There's the link. So there's the holiday link. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Oh, are you okay? Nothing like need to go to urgent care and get an X-ray? Yes, we all need to go to sleep. Yeah, Renee, well, sending good vibes and hugs and prayers and yikes. I won't tell the story that I'm thinking of telling because it's too. I mean, it's an okay, quote unquote, happy ending, but anyway, just make sure you need to sort your FOs. Yeah, your finished objects. Yeah. Oh, you are here, Ian. I was wondering if you were here, Ian. Anybody that wants to drop their link last minute here, I'll go for exactly 1 more minute. Okay. I'll check it out, Renee. You are another channel I need to get caught up on. I need to get caught up on Ian's videos. I need to get caught up on Camille's videos. I think I've gotten most of them, but I know I have a couple more videos to watch of hers. And Lexi, if you want to drop anything you can. Yes, thank you, Ian. Yeah, last call, exactly. Last call for the coffeed up Lori that I should drink more of it because I am tired. And I still have editing for tomorrow's video. I'm this close though, this close. Y'all be good. Yeah, you can be too. Okay. Yeah. 2 shots. Yes, I need 2 shots of coffee, please. Right now. Thanks, Linda, and thanks, Lexi and Linda, for taking care of that very special person over in the vertical, and dropping the drops. Yeah, right. I'm with you, Ian. Editing is... And this one, I don't normally edit much. This one has been a nightmare. All right, the green hearts. Camille is ready to go. I think everybody's had a chance to drop. If anybody else wants to a second. Yep, hearts were good. Lori and her 21 goodbyes. And it makes me think of SpongeBob. Isn't it SpongeBob that goes, and 3 hours later. And 3 hours later. Yes. Yes, correct, Camille. Yes. Oh. Hi, Carol. Oh, yeah, I'm literally just saying goodbye. But thank you so much that you saw a video of mine and then noticed that I was live. Which one were you watching? I'm curious. I'll show you what I was making, but I'm only going to be on here for like 2 more minutes. Broke but bountiful, blessed. If you have a channel, I'm going to let you drop your channel. Hooks247, no space, HOOKS 247. This is what I was working on. This is a ripple blanket by Camille's Creations. Oh, thanks, egg tofu. I slay all day. My kids would disagree. My adult children, that is. I'm just kidding. The last one. Oh, the most recent. Oh, okay. Was it a shout-out video? Or my Friday video. It could have been either. Yes, thank you. This is a donation blanket I'm making for Camp Boggy Creek. Again, I'm only going to talk for a couple minutes because I'm well past my standard time. Thankfully, you're in my horizontal. That makes it easier. And this is the yarn. Caron Color on My Halo. It's Mild Obsession. Love this. This is Snapdragon is the colorway. It was gifted to me, and so I am making a donated blanket out of it. I'm using an 8mm hook. It's Camille's Creations pattern for her something ripple blanket. I'll call it ripple blanket, but I think there's another word too. But like I said, it's going to go to Camp Boggy Creek. It's for a donation. Yes, time. Yes. Yes, we'll go back when done here. Wonderful. But yeah, if you have a channel with content, Linda, that's what I need to do, but I have an appointment in the middle of the day. It's going to interrupt my whole time. Carol, if you have a channel with content, you can write hooks247, HOOKS 247, and then people can check out your channel that way. If you're interested. But if you don't have content on your channel and you just like to watch, yeah, that's all good, but I want to give you the opportunity. But yes, I'm really happy with this, and Camille's pattern is fan-freaking-tastic. As far as once you get going, it being mostly brainless, but being so ridiculously beautiful, this might be my favorite blanket pattern ever. It's a ripple. Okay, so it's going to need to be by itself, hooks 247. So hooks 247, that's all you write, no space between it. HOOKS 247. I'll give you a second. 55 years of crocheting. I have literally mostly been crocheting since 2021, January of 2021. Oh, try again. No, it's separate, just all by itself and no space between it. I know auto incorrect will put a space in there sometimes. And yeah, nothing else but hooks 247 or it won't read it. And no space. I know, it's weird. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. You got it now. Try it one more time. Just HOOKS 247. All by itself. One word, no space. There we go. Hopefully it drops. We're going to make sure it drops. I'll give everybody a chance to look. Check out her channel. And like I said, this is my very first ripple blanket. Ever. Yeah. I can definitely say I like it more than... I love corner to corner for what I can do with it. But I really like this pattern. I really, really like this pattern. Thanks, Camille's Creations, for making it. All right. So, with that, now that we got Carol's channel, and I'm so sorry we're right at the end, but everybody got Carol's channel, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to pull links of people that drop their channels so that you don't have to go to live chat. I'll drop it as a comment, hopefully. Hopefully I can get it together. It's so easy. Exactly, Camille. It's so easy, and it just is so stunning. But anyway. But 50, yeah, you have much more experience than I do. Whew. That and a lot more. That's like Linda and Margaret, right? That much experience. All right. I really do need to go. It's only 10. It's just past 10 here, but because I'm mountain time. I'm in Colorado. But man, am I tired. So, you all are absolutely fantastic, and I appreciate you